Welcome back, everyone, to more Warsim. So, the Realm of Aslona. So, with that, we're going to jump in with our first game. And we have only 14 years remaining. So, we're down to... getting close down to half of our playtime. We're having just the short 25-year game here. So we have 1150 gold, which is not quite true because we do have a fair amount in the Royal Bank at the moment. We have just under 5,000 men, 14 land, and a positive public opinion of 61. So, what shall we do? Well, usually you can go and check out just a couple ports. So this is our earnings from last time. So, yep. See, mercenary group disbanded, lone goblin joined, some peasants joined. So there's caravans gave us money, there's taxes and tributes gave us money. So there's some bandage to pillage stuff, not us. So I don't care about bandage pillage stuff that is not us. 27 outlaws enlisted in our army, and let's see, we trained up some peasants, and we paid a bunch of wages. Some totally worth it, some not so much. But anyways, let's see, faction rankings. So, major factions. So, let's see, richest faction, chiefdom of Haralis, which is the big, I guess you could say, evil kingdom. They're the one with all the, like, godling soldier type stuff that will absolutely crush us at some point. But most overall troops is us, with again just under 5,000, but their troops are much superior to ours, so just because we have more isn't necessarily a great thing. Most territory, and we've been taking over rebel land, and we moved into, I think it was the land of Kurt last time. So, minor faction rankings. So, tier 1 chief, let's see. So, the Oaken Chiefdom has the most tier 1. The King of Aslona has the most tier 2. And we also have the most tier 3. Most densely populated faction is also us. So, and I still don't feel secure. It's probably just because it is our first playthrough, and I am being a bit of a worrywart, although I am probably being told right now that, no, I'm not. But probably in the comments afterwards I'm being told, no, you're not being paranoid. This is going to ramp up here very quickly, and you are going to absolutely wish that you had listened to your gut and got more soldiers, because you're going to be crushed without them. Alright. Let's visit the throne room. We have 41 people waiting for us. Well, let's get through at least half of them here. So, old man who asks you to spare a few coins as his family is starving. We will give him a few coins. Bows and then laughs and leaves. I am not particularly I'm not particularly convinced that, that money was as needed as initially said, visited by an old man who identifies himself as a member of the Camp of Love, a hub of kindness located far in the west. At Songwood, he smiles and nods and greets you before offering some counsel. For some people, today will be the best day of their lives. Millions will be having their first kiss today. Many babies will be taking their first breath. What a wonderful time to be alive. Alright. I guess that's counsel. And I will take it with the goodwill it was intended as. So he nods and says, it was a pleasure, wishing you good fortune before parting off. Now, do I go and find them and force them to become my tributary? So, guards bring forward a man who is accused of insulting the crown. A king will do as he does. So, ask the arresting guard for a statement. I'm certain with all my mind that this man is guilty. Like, a king will do as he does. Man leaves and later discover he was guilty. So, I'm not overly concerned with, people who insult my crown. I am, I am the guy who, is ruling this kingdom because, he won a bet with the old king. Which, let's not discount that. Because, old king was foolish enough to take on a bet that, he lost. But, even as by a hedge knight, he says he's returned from his quest, but has achieved nothing. Yeah, well, get into my army. So, alright, so 37 more. There's about one armed miner who claims to have come into possession of a magical fruit. He claims it can be fed to soldiers, making them stronger, and asks for 10 gold for it. He calls it blue trial, and it claims it has come from a magical farm. Yeah, I'll accept that. So, this is... I probably have enough, honestly. But, feel we may need that at some point not far off. You stand. Okay. This is about a traveling bard who asks if he can play a song on his lute. Price of 28 gold. A decent musician, so I play you a song. What is your name, Sir Bard? He reveals his name to be Gulag. Alright, and what are your origins? Musicians Guild to the west. You should visit sometime. Perhaps I shall. I'll bring my military with me. Alright. Pay for the bard 28 fee to play. Alright. So, it was a great performance, but not enough for you to get more money out of me. Because I'm trying to save people from demons and whatnot. There is an insane talisman who says the worker will forever squirm, but tastes much nicer than the worm. Yep. So I know you're sad. I'm not going to be eating people. Here's my young boy. He says, "Give me a coin, please, Mr. Leader. I will do exactly as you say and no more." Oh, the opinion increased. Here's an old man who asks if you could spare a few coins as he is fairly have had to resort to eating their family dog. Dude, you could have come in before that. So, I would probably give you 40 if you said that, Fido was life dependent on it. Alright, there's a young boy who stands with his hands out waitingly. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Leader. Alright, yep. Don't just be expecting. At least have respect of please and thank yous. It is about a stick collector who seeks 20 gold from you to place a bet in the fighting arena. I lost everything, but I feel lucky now. No. You are visited by a mercenary soldier who says you are doing an amazing job. Thank you. So he bows to you with a grin on his face and then leaves. Alright. He's a young boy who says he saw a vision you were going to give him a shiny coin. Well, far be it from me to, you know, stand in the way of visions. Visited by a traveling bard, he asked to play a song for you on his elven lute. Price is 216 gold. I'm an expert musician. Shall I play you a little song? Well, first off, what is your name? I reveals his name to be Urza. Are you from the... I am a commoner, but I do enjoy music. I play when I can. You're not from the Musicians Guild. So is accepting this going to create a rift? No, but I still do get... Alright. It's so bad rather than listen to a dying cat squeal for an hour. It was acceptable. It was not great. So, immediately court. So, interesting, I got a bonus for the Musicians Guild, although he did not say it was from it. You guys bring forward a man who is accused of evading taxes. These guys have got it out for me. So, arresting guard. He could be guilty, who's to say? You're not just going to be arresting people. I know that I didn't, I know that before you said that the other guy was guilty of, insulting the crown with all your heart and whatnot. And I said, you know what, I really don't care if he insults the crown. Let him go. That was that I didn't believe you. It was that I didn't care if he was insulting the crown. So, look for a man who's accused of robbing from the poor and giving to himself. So, alright, I don't work for the bandits, but I do not abide by the laws of Aslona either. This kid's going to dungeon. Promise you he is very guilty. Yep, we are going to the dungeons with him. Look at you. Guilty. Alright. You're visited by a stable hand who wants to join your army because it seems to be what everyone else is doing right now. You may join. For glory! Before charging out in the court to collect his equipment. Alright. We're almost halfway there. But all night, my king, I wish to venture into the unknown, carrying the banner of Aslona. You may quest. So be it. My sword be guided. I shall bring glory to the name of Gobble, the Beast Tamer, which is of course me. Awesome. And so, I hit Spymaster. Lucas, the foul-mouthed Duke, approaches and requests a pay raise of 3 gold. 1.5. Alright, so I have an opening for a spy master. Taking all applicants. This is about a smelly man who claims one of your soldiers tricked him out of a bag of 20 of gold and wants it back. We pay reparations. The gold is accepted, then the smelly man says good, then leaves the court. Alright, so last one immediately is about an unhappy trader who wishes to join your army. His children were eaten by goblins. Yeah, just so you know that we have a decent amount of goblins in the army right now, so. Begins tearing up with happiness before wiping the tears up, smiling, and aiming to collect his equipment. Alright, well. Let's see. And let's see. Rebels have been destroyed. Harvest. Income should be looking. Any new ways to stop those dang demons? We cannot fail. We must gain troops from anywhere and everywhere to crush them. Working on it. So, Jester, I cannot help. The old Kroll diplomat. There's very little I can think of. The demons are terrifying foe. Our steward says hard to say really, but those demons are terrifying. Well, so far, General, I think you're making your money out of this. So, trade, gain more land, we liked. The other sources of income, raids. Find those who have the biggest pockets and launch a raid. By the Demon's Gate, if there's a group with real ton of gold, you could send a mercenary group to raid instead of making a profit. Instead, making a profit and losing no troops. Alright. I've heard the wishing well has made men rich beyond measure. Trade deals with small villages like Smallhaven and Rim can help. Hard to say. Why are you my steward? Alright, we'll back out of the throne room. And alright, so the I'm fiddling with is I have chat up on my phone. His laptop doesn't have a second monitor. Alright, so I think as long visit the throne room. I haven't visited the arena in a while. We'll just stop by and watch a fight. 10 gold. Let's see. We're just gonna speak to the owner there. Let's see. You're greeted by the owner. So, hello Ken, how can I help you? No, I really don't want to do anything. I know what the arena is. I don't want to stop taxing you because you actually paid decently, and burden circuses and all that. You're like my cousin once removed, so I know who you are. And I really don't have a place to financially just buy this from you, so. Let's see. Cheap mercenary companies? Well, there's the Pygmy Daggers. Hire for one attack, only 807. Alright. So I could launch them against the Goblin Kingdoms that I'm at war with. I wish I gave it a little at war with thing. I could do a raid against the Chiefdom of Palace. Alright, yeah. You know what? We will actually give you one here. You only use a single barrel of fruit with some despair, as you don't have enough men to consume more than 3. Don't use a barrel. Alright. Oh, how I love a good raid. Everything is set and awaiting your command. Alright. So men arrive at the Chiefdom of Heroes territory and prepare for battle that will soon take place. Spot strange buildings that adore the territory. Their forces emerge from and battle begins. So yeah, literally every single one of them was killed. Every following their leaders slain, the group is no more. Okay. So we're going to exit that and we're going to go exploring. Now, we have been told, let's see what. Magical Fruit Farm, Smallhaven, Gibbering Monk, Wishing Well, Magical Theater. They don't have 100,000 gold. Could buy another barrel just so I'm prepped for next time, I suppose. Yeah, just one. Alright. Smallhaven. Yeah. Wishing Well. Throw a coin in the well. She throws a gold coin into the well and the coin hits the wall and shatters into dust. There's definitely something magical in there. I will actually use this as a chance to explore. I'm hoping to run into that Musicians Guild who I've been grinding with. Inland, one of the most beautiful places. So, at Militia Watchtower. Militia Watchtower, secured in a hill. A man within it shouts down, and emerging the watchtower is part of the village of Smallhaven. Just keep an eye to make sure everything is alright. So, have you seen anything lately? Nothing unusual, my lord. Okay. So, we have in the southern lands, abandoned camp, which we dealt with. Old ruined demonic totem. Yeah, which we've dealt with. Ancient southern ruins, which I think there. Let's see. Wasn't the. I want to hit. Oh. So, I wanted to do this, but. I could probably go into my bank and withdraw 50,000. I think I have that much in there. Maybe it's only like 20, but It's, fairly good amount and actually buy it, but Bandit Fortress belongs to Gore the Bastard. The fort is garrison and they won't give up with either blood or gold. Do I really need this is the other question. And if I'm hearing problems coming out of here, let me just do that, but Eastern Trade Post, beginning trade with them. Scorpion Fighting Pits. Let's see, so, which I don't think we need to check out. And one. Alright. Remember, I went to get all of those. 3, and all of those as well. So they have a little over 1,000 men. About 1,100 men. So I could attack them. I'm a little concerned about these right here. Okay, so soldiers, slavers, and slaver lords. Alright. Again, we're just gonna, thinking about stuff and what we could potentially get away with. Problem is, let's see, so we know to the west there is where the Musicians Guild is, which we have not encountered yet. We've also seen we found the fewest things into the eastern grasslands. I think if we can actually establish contact with the Musicians Guild, that would probably be a benefit. So I'm going to use my last chance to explore, wandering aimlessly. Well. Here we're going to go into Kingdom Reports, and so free some slaves, and I would like to free all of them. And 15 of them decide to join me, as they probably have nowhere else to go. And so soldiers, all of those, and so we get a couple of those. Don't seem to be getting a good percentage of those as we used to. So, and so we are going to exile there. And let's see, I think we had some more people in our courtroom here. So, alright, so we are going to send in the next visitor. Visited by a peasant who has come from the village of Smallhaven. He asked you to reconsider the tribute you are forcing them to take as it is destroying their village. Really could use this, but... Peasant faints to the floor. He large thump. The guards help him back up. He smiles and nods. So, I would just like you to be a normal province, in all honesty. That would be the ideal situation for me. But, yeah. You're visited by a young boy who has found a coin in a pile of hay and wishes to give it to you. Alright. So, thank you for the coin. You're visited by an old beggar who has brought you a small offering. You'll accept that. Here's a young boy who asks you for a single coin, chuckles and smiles and runs off. So then the next one, you're visited by a wise man who says he has some advice to share. Listen to the advice. Don't put your trust in any but yourself. Only you truly have your interest at heart. That was very good. You may go now. Do at some point need to find a new spy master. Young boy who enters your throne room with a sharp stick and he points at you. Alright, give me a gold coin or your leader gets it. I was concerned. I had a little bit of concern, like, okay, this is where like the little boy actually does kill me and ends the game. But yeah, you're visited by a gambler who has collected some gold from his village and brought it as an offering. We will accept your gold. Alright. You're visited by a man who claims to have been cursed by a witch. He begs for your help and says he requests an elixir of pigment to cure him. 100 gold. Alright. Curse is lifted and the man thanks you for his help. Visited by an armed man who says he wishes to fight for you, but you must pay a small debt of 26 gold coins. We will allow you to enlist. Order gold to be paid. When it's done, and we continue. 11 people left. Visited by a young boy who says, give me a coin, please, Mr. Leader. You shall have your coin, boy. Alright. Visited by a northern butcher who wants to join your army. You may join. Thank you. So he's probably running from some debt collectors or something. You're visited by a man who claims to be a knight. My king, I seek a quest worthy of me. You may go and do this quest. Find us the Musician's Guild. Don't kill anyone, but just find it for us. Alright, last 8. Alright, my king, I said, yeah, you can go on a quest too. Visited by an experienced laborer who wishes to join your army as his priced chicken was killed by a rebel. You know what? Whatever your backstory is, you do you, dude. So the experienced laborer stares blankly at you and then leaves to collect his... What, you didn't think I was gonna... We're gonna be fighting demons here, dude. You will be as good at meat shield as the next person. Visited by an armed man who wishes to fight for you because he wishes to make right the wrongs of his life. You know, that is a good... that is, noteworthy, worthy goal, so we'll allow you to do that. You're visited by an insane person who says the peasants must themselves be conscious of their takings. Thank you. Alright, Shady Man arrives in your court and invites you to play a coin flip game and tells you it will cost you 10 coins to play. Tells I can double my bet. Yeah, go away. Alright, you're visited by an old man who asks if you could spare a few coins, for he and his 12 kids are starving. You may have a few coins. Alright. Next visitor. You are visited by an insane townsman who says, The maggot is an admirable effort at preserving the true nature of man. Alright. Lone visitor. Visited by a young boy who has found a coin in a pile of hay and wishes to give it to you. I will accept you. Coin? Thank you very much. Alright, no one's here. Let's see. And I can visit the Royal Bank. Yeah, I have 55,000 coins stored there. And I'm going to do an inspection. Royal Bank stands strong, holds 219 guards and clients. My vault. Look at my vault. Awesome. Alright. Alright, so to arrange some diplomacy. Oh, I haven't talked to you yet. I think I know the answers I want for all that. And unfortunately, too savage. I believe this is also, yep. Alright. I've at least made peace with them, so they're not that savage. What I'm going to do is trust. Right, and 5, the Oaken Chiefdom. This is the Ugrimur Klug Castle is a large and well-defended castle under the rule of the Oaken Chiefdom that provides them with several more tormented forest Orkling warriors per year. Alright. Let's see. Kulga's hovel is a lone and quiet little hovel that provides the chieftain with one tormented forest Orkling a year. Okay. So I will hire. It looks like there's only one available. Well, I'm gonna end that for now. And okay, kingdom upgrades, something I could look at. Honestly, that plus 11 battle score per unit, I think, is going to be pretty big. Should be collection stands. I think we determined that I wasn't getting enough tribute, whereas that was going to be, effective. I even cut my tribute from one location. Let's see, so do that, and we're going to do all of them. Okay. Grab just a couple more soldiers. Alright, and that's about where I want to be income-wise for the year, so I think we're pretty much done with everything we want to set up for this year. And so we're going to end this year. So we attacked, basically just going down the list at this point. Attacking the great goblin kingdom of Kurt. Alright, and we want their territory. And he just gets troop assignments. So I will choose the troops myself. How many peasants do you want to send? Oh man, I do need to go pick up some peasants. This isn't a lot. Let's send like 100 of them. How many soldiers? It's like 500 soldiers. How many knights? We'll send like 10 of those. How many bandits? All the bandits. How many goblin tribals? All of those. How many berserkers? All of those. And we'll send that. And we'll send those. You know what? We need to see how well they do. We will send him, but not him. Not him. And as always, Oma the Ripper. You'd like to send some of the Sphinx? Not this time. And not against the goblins. About time we invaded, it's the only way to truly eliminate a faction. Alright, our men arrive at Kurt's territory and prepare for battle that will soon take place. You spot a strange cave with markings and bones laden all around it. Then he emerges and battle begins. So, a lot of goblins killed, a lot of soldiers, some berserkers killed. Lost a couple soldiers, a couple more soldiers. Soldier killed. Killed some warlords. Another soldiers killed. So, based on success, you gain loot, land, and glory. Alright. My lord, the bloody clan of the barbaric shore fungus people has marched on us. You want to watch the battle? Yes, I would like to do that. So yeah. Peasants. Couple more peasants. I lost 7, they lost 148. 339 men remaining. Alright, so Goodness, the goblin slayer has disappeared and been replaced by a man called Blian. You see 217 gold in rent from my now 15 lands. Trade caravans from wagon men and 29. Trade caravans Eastern Trade Post 28. Trade caravans from Smallville 49. University Evil Cyan Free City 315. Caravans from the Oaken Chiefdom 300. This is 100 soldiers. 2 goblins have joined. So 7 peasants from the black market slums joined. They're sent 1,220 gold in arena profits. So you earn 416 in interest. Earn 1,162 for my gambling tax. 78.97 from general tax. 98 in golden tribute from Blian. Let's see, 629 from black market trade levy. My bandits. Let's see, pillaged 52 from Kurt, 19 from Arak, 55 for the bloody clans, 3 from the chiefdom of Harlot, and 42 for the formed earthen masterdom. Let's see. I allow 2 freed outlaws enlisted in my army. So your knight trained 185 peasants into soldiers. Your peasants earned 67 gold from the harvest. Let's see. I think the big thing I need to remember is I need more peasants. So 50 wages. Crown 57. Jester 70 to the general, 160 to my steward, 33 to my musician. So I paid 5,600 in wages to my soldiers, 600 to my soldiers garrisoned at the black market, and 111 to my knights. So I spent 7,300 and took in 1,250 or 12,600. So spy report, which again I also my spy master has left because a gold and a half per year, over a gold and a half per year, whatnot. Kingdom of Kurt has enlisted 7 tribals, 50 berserkers, 5 warlords, so they're much less than we just took out. Eric, so a little bit better. Aslona invaded the land of Kurt. The bloody clan of barbaric share fungus folk attempted to invade the land of Aslona, but were unsuccessful. Evil Cyan Free City raided the land of the formed earlier nation of Gek. And for the arena, Sir Kolthum of the Lost Lands defeated Nithard Garthson. So, and with that, I think it is time for us to save, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.